Cristina Escarlata, flamenco teacher. Welcome to my flamenco dance tutorials. In today's tutorial, you're going to learn palmas, you're going to learn to clap. I have divided this tutorial in 3 different videos because I'm going to teach you 3 different types of compasses or rhythms in flamenco. And in today's tutorial, you're going to learn fundamentals and different types of palmas and compás ternario. In video number 2, you will learn to play palmas using compás binario. And in my last video, you will learn to play palmas with compás amalgama, also called compás in 12 counts or compás mixto. So let's start. In flamenco, you have 2 types of palmas. Palmas sordas, which is the type of palma that you use to just be an accompaniment with the cantaor, with the singer, with the guitar, in which you don't want to overshadow them. You're just there being part of the percussion and able to keep that beat and that compass, helping them to shine. The second type of palma is la palma lisa. And the palma lisa is the palma that you use, for instance, when the bailaora is doing their footwork. So you want to keep that same beat, the compass, but be a little bit stronger, a little more present. Palma sorda is a palma in which you will extend your arms and you're going to bring both hands together, pretending that you're bursting a bubble. Keep pretty fingers and listen to this. There is a little bit of space between my palmas, between the palms of my hands, and that creates that bursting bubble type of sound. Ready? E. Very good. The palma, the arm is very important. Do not cover your face. Have a relaxation. You know the fundamentals of flamenco. If you don't, please check my tutorial for that. But keep your arms in front of you. You can also keep them to the side, or to the other side, or down, or make like a little U shape, type of shape as you're playing palmas. But for now, at beginner level, let's just have them slightly in front of you, wherever feel comfortable. And just make sure, like I said, not to cover your face. And just burst that bubble. And let's start clapping. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can play moving your arms around, up, and try to keep the same intensity, just to play around. Very good. That's the palma sorda. The other type of palma is the palma lisa, in which you're going to bring your palms together and you're going to slide one hand, the hand that comes naturally for you, okay? In my case, it's my left hand that comes naturally down. And I'm going to use my fingers to slap my other palma. So with my fingers on my left hand, I'm slapping, clapping in my right hand. If you notice, this palma is much louder than the palma sorda. Let's play now. 4 palmas sordas, 4 lisas, 4 sordas, 4 lisas. So you can train your ear to the different sound and the different type of movement in your hand. 4 sordas, 4 lisas twice. Ready, E. Excellent job, very good. So now you know the 2 types of palmas in flamenco, sordas and lisas. You're ready now to start learning the first compás. And today we're going to talk about the compás ternario, ternary beat or ternary rhythm. And it's called compás ternario because it's a compás that counts in 3. 1, 2, 3. Counts of 3s. So in compás ternario, you can use this compás. Today we're going to apply to 2 palos, palo Fandango and palo Sevillanas. So I'm going to teach you how to clap and how to be an accompaniment for both palos. Let's start with Fandango. Fandango is a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It shares that with Sevillanas as well, compás ternario. In Fandango, you're going to accent 1. So let's do a series of 8 compasses accenting 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? 8 times. Ready, E. 4, 7, 8. Very good. The rhythm and the tempo is the same. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But we are accenting and making stronger sound with number 1. 1, 2, 3. Alright? Let's do now a variation on this compass in which we're going to, for example, double 1. So we're going to have 4 sounds in 3 counts. You still are going to keep the compass 1, 2, 3, but the first beat is going to be divided in 2. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Very good. Now let's mix the compás ternario with single beats, 1, 2, 3, with the compás ternario, one compass with the double accenting 1 and doubling 1. 1 and 2, 3. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. Let's play 8, alternating 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. Are you ready? E. Fantastic. In this compass ternario, you also have one compass that is called the cierre or closing. In this closing, you're going to play 2 out of 3 sounds, number 1 and 2. 3 still counts, but it's silent. So I'm going to play 4 cierres in a row, so you notice how I play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you still keep the space there, right? So you're going to have 1 count between 2 and the following compass. Let's do 4. Ready, E. Very good. If you notice that silence corresponding to number 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Let's do now a combination that we're going to use in Fandango, for instance, in which we're going to do 1 full compass with 3 sounds. The next one is going to be 1 and 2, 3. We're going to do that twice, and then we're going to close. 3. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Let's do that. E. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Once more, but this time I'm not going to count out loud. We will count in our heads. Same combination, alternating 1, 2, 3 with 1 and 2, 3. We do that 4 times, twice, and then we close. 1, 2, and 3 is silent. Ready to do it? E. Very good. I think you're ready to start practicing a fandango with music. I'm going to start you with compass only, so you can detect the accents and we can play palmas, and then after that we'll play a fandango with singing and the guitar and all the percussion, so you can also detect the palmas. Let's do it with the music. Alright, I'm playing now a fandango. And the first thing you're going to do is let it go, don't jump immediately to clap, and feel it. Feel the count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pam, pam, pam. Feel that cadence and that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on your own. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, silence. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Continue detecting that accent. Pam, pam, pam. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you notice in the sample before, I chose to close it. Let's not close it now. Let's just keep going. Ready? Pam, pam, pam. E, 1. Very good. Pam, pam. Okay? Detect that main accent. 1. 1. Alright? Now, feel free to change and add the double at the beginning or after, whatever you want. Just find your own rhythm there. Ready? E. 1, 2, and pam, pam. So once you find that accent in your ear, pam, 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 count 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, and you can count and make it as fast or as slow as you want. Let's do another series. E. Pam, pam. So I chose to close it there. Let's continue now and play a fandango with singing and see how it goes. Alright, here we are. So let's do it now with the song. The beginning is the same one, right? Can you feel the beat? Tam, tam, tam. 1, 2, 3. I stop playing so you can hear and listen. So we don't play, and I want you on your own to find that rhythm. Ready?
Cuando yo hice el camino y hasta el monte no llegué. Cuando yo hice el camino.
Very good. So now you have it. It's very repetitive. It's always 1, 2, 3, and you can do different variations. Excellent job. I'll see you in a moment to talk to you about another compás ternario that we use in Sevillanas. I'll see you in a moment. Now you're ready for Sevillanas. Sevillanas like Fandango counts in 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's a compás ternario as well. But Sevillana, I want you to learn something. By now you know that Sevillanas are divided in 4 coplas and each copla is divided in 3 parts. So what is easy about this is that all the coplas, all the 4 coplas have the same structure clapping. So when you learn today the structure for Sevillana, for clapping for Sevillanas, you will know the whole structure for every single Sevillana in the world. So we're going to focus on any copla, can be first, second, third, fourth, because they're all the same in this case. And I'm going to explain to you the division of clapping and how many compasses we play and how. So each copla or each sevillana is going to be divided for clapping purposes in 4 parts. The first part consists of 3 compasses. The second part, 12 compasses. The third part, another 12 compasses, exactly the same like the second part. And the fourth and final part, 10 compasses. So the first part has 3 compasses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the third compass, you're going to only play 1, 2, and 3 is going to be silent. So it's going to be a closing, like you saw also in Fandango before. So let's do that part. 3 compasses, 2 full compasses, 1 closing, 1, 2. E. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't forget that although the last sound that we hear is 2, 3 exists as a beat, as a count. Let's do that once more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. So that would be the first part. The second part in the Sevillana is 12 compasses. 11 compasses are going to be 1, 2, 3. And the last one is going to be a closing, 1, 2, with the beat 3 as a silent. Are you ready to do it? 11 compasses. And the last one, number 12, 1, 2 is your closing. Ready, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. So 12, 1, 2, silence. Very good. The third part for a Sevillana will be exactly as the second part. We're going to play 11 compasses, full compasses, and then the closing. Are you ready? E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you notice that 12 was only 2 sounds, but we still keep the silence in 3? Very good. And the last part, fourth part, is going to be 10 compasses, in which 9 compasses are going to be full compasses, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the last compass you close with only 1 sound. So your last compass, number 10, will be 1, 2, 3. All right? 1, 2, 3. So let's do first the last one, the 10 compasses. Remember, 9 regular compasses and 1 with a closing with just 1 beat, and then we will do the whole series. Okay? Fourth part first. 10 compasses. E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you see how 10. I keep those 2 silences. Those are my 2 beats. Alright? Now we're ready to put the whole Sevillana together, and as I said, once you know this structure you will transport to the second, third, fourth Sevillana and to every single Sevillana. What is the only difference? Is that some Sevillanas are very slow, some medium speed, and then the pace keeps going and it be super, super fast. So it's always the same. The structure doesn't change. The only thing that changes is the speed. So now you're ready to do the full Sevillana. I'm going to count only the accent on 1, and we'll clap 2 and 3, or silence without saying anything. Okay, so I will just accent you the main accent, number 1. So remember the structure: 3 compasses, 12, 12, 10. All right, are you ready? E. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, That's your whole Sevillana. 3, 12, 12, 10. Now you're ready to practice with music. Let's do it. Here we are. Let's start with a very slow Sevillana with the structure. Ready?
Que
In.
no se entere tu novio, ni tu padre, ni tu madre.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Ni tu
1,
padre,
2,
ni tu
3,
madre.
2.
Que no se entere tu novio,
4,
ni tu padre,
Five,
ni tu madre.
6,
Que no se entere
7,
tu novio,
8,
ni tu padre,
9,
ni tu madre.
10, 11,
Ni tu padre,
1,
ni tu madre.
2,
Que no se entere
3,
tu novio,
4,
ni tu padre,
Five,
ni tu madre.
6,
Ni tu madre,
7,
Manuela.
8,
Que no lo
9,
sepa, mira.
10, 11,
Niña de
One,
de suspiro,
2,
y a quién le importa
4,
la cosa que
Five,
te digo,
6,
que donde va
7,
un beso,
8,
y lo que tú
9.
haces conmigo.
Excellent, you did it. That was a Sevillana, slow Sevillana. Let's practice now with a little bit faster Sevillana. Are you ready? Alright, we're ready now to clap, to do palmas, to a Sevillana that is a little bit faster. I have chosen a beautiful Sevillana rociera, a little bit more upbeat, a little bit faster, but the structure doesn't change. 3, 12, 12, 10. Let's do it together. Ready? Let's do it.
Todos los días del año, yo soy feliz con mi gente.
1, 1,
Yo soy feliz con mi gente. Todos los días del año, yo soy feliz con mi gente. Todos los días del año, yo soy feliz con mi gente. Yo soy feliz con mi gente. Pero cuando llega mayo, me va a cambiar el ambiente. Pero cuando llega mayo, me va a cambiar el ambiente. Yo me pongo mi sombrero, me pongo mi sombrero, me pongo la medalla y me agarra el polvo, me
You did it. Excellent job. Practice, practice, practice. Compás ternary. 1, 2, 3.
gusta salir de
Sevilla,
Sevilla
Victoria.
y
Take care.
vete